trademarked by Tim Allen and crew from Tim the Toolman Taylor, if anybody's ever heard of that. But it's an old 90s show. But anyway, today we're going to talk about lights. Um, there are all kinds of lights. There are lights for many different reasons, purposes, and whatnot. You need them all. But if you don't have a, everybody's got a flashlight of some kind. But there are so many different cool ways to, illuminate things, if you will. And I'm kind of a light freak. So, I have, I don't know if I have it, do I have it in here? I have a light that is so bright. It has like four special batteries that, it'll illuminate it'll blind out most things. So you may not need that one, but you might. But anyways, just stick around. This is gonna just take a few minutes. I'm waiting for anybody to log in, so I'm gonna drink a little bit of coffee while we're waiting. But we're gonna go over all the couple of different lights. There's not a lot, but I'm gonna go over a couple of different lights. And we're gonna talk about them in a second here. So give me a sec to get some coffee here. I find that tools are, everybody likes to have tools, but not everybody has what you need. So, all right, well, let's get started. Oh, actually, let me grab one more. Light. I just forgot. So, ooh, two more lights. Like I said, kind of a light freak. All right. This one may not even be working. This is my most powerful, cool light. See that reflection? It's like on right there. It's not even on. So, this one has... This can run off of 2 batteries. Okay, how many threads does this have? Ha! That's not even where it goes. Proves I don't use this light very often. Okay, so show this again. There she is. I got this on Amazon. Almost all these are from Amazon. This one has 2 lights in there, or 2 batteries. I keep saying lights. 2 batteries in there. You may fill it with 4. This thing gets very hot because it is very bright. The only thing I hate is I do hate these stupid batteries because you have to charge them. But this sucker is way bright. It has 3 settings, and I can light up the darkest room with this light. So this is Cree is the brand. Well, the LEDs are called Cree. They're basically a square, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 of them in here. So this is my favorite light for hitting just an amazing amount of area if you're camping, hunting, whatever. But it is fat, so you have to keep that in mind. It's heavy. Then this one, what it does not do is it does not focus the beam. Okay, this guy focuses the beam. Ooh. So I can focus it right on you, and I can back it off. Basically, down here on the table, this is wide, this is narrow. All you do is grab the center and just push. Okay, this light's pretty cool. It's just a regular, standard-ish flashlight by Anker. I bought this on, again, Amazon. Not to be confused with this one. This one's a little bit different. What I like about this, you grab the end and you turn this up. There is a USB-C charge port on this, which is super cool because then you can charge the battery in. And if you need to charge your phone, there is an out. So there you go. If you're in a pinch, you're like, oh crap, I grabbed my battery, charge my phone, call my mom. I don't know. But that to say, has this little clip for clipping it on something. I just never. But same thing. Most of these. Was it dead? Hold on. Maybe I gotta hold down. Huh. I wonder why she not work. This one also telescopes the same way. So you actually this one you unthread the tip like that and see it kind of comes out and then goes back in. So, and then there we go. I was like, don't break on me, flashlight. This one I actually found on the side of the road. Kind of funny. I don't know what, it was outside Home Depot on the ground. And so it has 3 different settings. And I think this has the SOS, like, oh my God. If you need that, cool. This big one here has the strobe feature. So if you hold it down and point it at the bad guy, that should do something. I'm not sure what, but if you're at least getting eaten by a bear and you're like, I at least shine my light on them. There you go. This one has a solar panel, also flashlight, but you can leave this. These solar panels are crap. I do not think that they actually charge much at all. So if you're it's just a regular, usually, multiple, this strobe and whatnot, but it'll show this little blue when it's getting solar power, but this and then so it also has a compass on the bottom, so if you're lost, you can carry this. But this is kind of a heavy one to carry if you're backpacking or whatever. I wouldn't carry this. Um, this has 2 different charge ports. This is an old kind because it actually has the micro USB and then the I'm sorry, it has an in and an out, so like the other one. So I don't know how many milliamps this is, but it's okay. My mom got this for me, and it's more of like an emergency light because it has a magnet on here, so you can magnet to something, and it also has a slicer, so you can slice seatbelts. But still useful. The solar was kind of the big sell because when my mom got this, I think she was like, "Oh, I love the solar power stuff because I love solar." But the cells on this are just kind of meh. Maybe I can upgrade it. It'd be kind of fun. So that's that. Now we'll get into a couple more fun. Like this is the regular shop light I use all the time. It has a hanger, which is cool. It also has the top light on here and a light bar here. So 3 settings of brightness. Hold it down, then you got the brightness there. 2 settings there. It doesn't strobe. You don't need it to. You can charge from the back as well. Has an indicator on the side. So this is very useful for all things car. And it has a magnet in the back here, so if you need a magnet, stick it somewhere. These are nice. They're cheap and light. I would get one of these. I have found, though, this is one of my favorites now. This is magnetic on the bottom. It sits like this. You can pivot it different ways. And then the brightness goes super bright to not so bright. These last a good, like, half hour, so they're not, like, great. I always max out the light, though. Like, right now above me, I have, like, 3 massive LED lamps just shining down because I love having light. These are ones that you can put anywhere in a walk path. You put it on G, and it will, as you walk by, it'll turn it on and off. So kind of cool. They're sensitive based on motion. So I don't know why this is not now working, but it probably needs to be charged. You can also just flip it on and it'll just stay on. What I would do is put these like in my toolbox up above right here. That's what I like those. So, and then finally, this is not the greatest of all things, but this is pretty incredible. This one you wear on your head and turn on. It also has a side light right here. And then what's kind of cool is it it's cool and it's annoying. There's this picture of it looks like wireless on the side. You're like, wireless? But you move your hand next to this and it'll catch the motion, it'll turn on or off. I had that in the attic when I was doing some installation. Did this and the light turned off and I couldn't see where I was, and it was not the best situation. So needless to say, I don't use that setting. But anyway, so yeah, that's the lights that I've been using. These are kind of the main primary lights that I like. Everybody's got a light on their flashlight on their phone. So, if you're in a pinch, you can always use that one. And if you didn't know, you can hold it down and it'll open up, and then there's like 5 different settings for brightness on there. So pretty cool. But all right, guys, I think that's all I have for now. This is just a quick little 10-minute one on flashlights. If you guys have any questions, comments, or whatever else, please like and subscribe as always. And I'll see you guys later on the channel. Thanks.